In our family, we begins the second clip. Like I said, I was still on top of my voice when the video just went down. Okay, now no problem. We begins the second clip now. Right now, I was still talking about the garment of Esau. That was the reason why Abiyuwa changed his name. Okay, because he got a blessing through putting on the garment of Esau. Okay, because his mother gave him the garment of Esau for him to wear, in order for her husband not to perceive their tricks. Not really their tricks, because she was acting in the light of the vision Abiyawa gave to her and her husband, the very one her husband neglected. Okay, so this is how she rebirthed her husband, helping her husband not to do that mistake that is going to hurt Yahuwah. This is the job of a genuine woman, a complete and a plastic woman. This is what you're supposed to be doing around your husband. All right, fighting for the vision of Yahuwah to be done in the life of your husband. This is how you rebirth him, like we said already. Yahuashua said in John 3, 3 to 5. He said unto Nicodemus, you must be born again. And this is how men needs to be born again. All right. So right now, when you go to Genesis 32, verses 24 to 28, we now see over there the angel of Yahweh appeared, unto Yaakov, and changed his name and said, you are no more Yaakov, okay, means supplanter, but your name is Yazrael, meaning triumphant with Yehovah. He said you have triumphed with Yehovah and also with men, with his brother that wanted to steal. You know why Esau can be holy, full of hell? Okay, we'll unveil that. Let me keep reading. And she gave the several meats and the bread which she had prepared unto the hand of her son. Okay, I read here already. Yes, I've read here. Yes. So Yaakov was not using the name of Abiyawa in vain, not at all. In a nutshell, or in codedly, he was just saying to your father, to his father, you wanted to give what due me to your first son because you love your first son and not me. And meanwhile, the prophecy is being given. Therefore, Yahweh has helped me, to get it back. That is what he was just saying, coded. Because his father, how did you get it so soon? He said, Yahweh, your Elohim helped me to do that. All right, now. So what verse was and she gave, okay, I read it already. I read it already. Yeah, okay, now 20 now. And you see Isiach, I said unto his son, how is it that thou, okay, I've also read here, and said unto him, come, okay, now 21 now. Then Isiach, now you want to smell it now. Isiach said unto Yaakov, come now, I pray thee that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. You see, devil. You see, devil, for you to know how devil really orchestrated this wickedness again to bring destruction into the family of Abba Yehuwah. He was still not convinced. Because something is still telling Abba Yehuwah blind his eyes, okay? He was the one who blinded his eyes. Because if he was not having a eye problem, he would have give this blessing, unique blessing, to a pig. Pork. Esau is a pork. Is unclean before Abba Yehuwah. That is why Abba Yehuwah said, I hate him. Okay, now what was the hell in this? Because he said there was war. Even right in the belly there was a war, okay? What was the war? Because Esau took the characteristics of covering, that which Abba Yehuwah did right in Genesis 3:21 by killing animal and take their skin and use it to cover the first man at the first month. That is the animal sacrifice. Then we get that in notions of animal sacrifices from throughout the Old Testament. That is where the illustration came from. So Esau now cannot having the hell all over him, trying to pretend now he is the one to cover the family, or he is the one to bring about the redemption of King Yahuashua. Excuse me, the redemption. The redemption King Yahuashua is supposed to bring. He is not playing that part, having a hair all over him, meaning covering. He is not playing the part of the one that is going to cover the family with salvation. But he do lie. That was war in the belly. Yaakov know already you are a thief, you are coming to steal. That is why you have hair all over. Because this is how his father knew. Because his mother, from those two goats she killed, she now took their skin. Just as Abba Yahuwah used the skin to cover the first man and the first woman, this is how Rebecca also killed these two goats, take their skin to cover. Redemption. You will not lose your call. You will not lose your ministry. You will not lose that office Abba Yahuwah has already deposited, put in your hand. You won't lose it, my son. I'm there with you. Let's do it together. Only obey my voice. You won't lose it. No matter the tricks or sempe, you won't lose it. I covered you with the covering of salvation, with the words of redemption. That was what the mother was just doing. He put the covering upon him. Go and meet your father. And he knew his father would have understood it, that this is not Esau. 22. And Jacob went now unto because say, I want to smell you. You see, he also put the garment of Esau upon Jacob in order for the blessing not to go to a wayward person that said, go, this is God. And Jacob went now unto Isaac, his father, and he felt him and said, the voice, listen now, see that voice still walking. It was a tough battle. The voice is Jacob's a voice. You see, but the hands are the hands of Esau, because those goats, his mother now used it to cover his hand, because Esau is full of hair. You know, that representing animal covering. Abba Yahuwah used to cover it. The first man and the first woman before Yahuashua will come, and all their posterities before Yahuashua will come. Okay, now 23. And it designed him not. You can't, because Abba Yahuwah is on the move, because he had war. You see, because he were hairy. He were hairy. You see, as his brother Esau's hand is, he blessed him. Listen now. And he said, art thou my very son Esau? He asked again the second time for you to know how wicked Semped was. He wanted to reign and turn the whole thing upside down again. And he said, I am. Who is I am? It is Abba Yahuwah. I am. And he said, bring it to me, bring it nigh to me, and I will eat of my sons of venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it nigh unto him, and he did eat, and brought him wine, and he drink. Okay, that was the consummation. And his father Isaac said unto him, come nigh now and kiss me, my son. And he came nigh and kissed him. And he smelled, you see, he smelled the smell of his garment and blessed. So he smelled it now. That's not okay. This is it. So listen, see the prayer they were doing. And he said, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which Yahuwah hath blessed. That is the whole word, the guiding of it that is you found in Revelation 21. It smells good. When you read Genesis chapter 1, you're going to see how Abba Yahuwah, blessed the garden of Eden. But serpent polluted it. But in Revelation 21, that is the smell. He was not smelling from him. And say, indeed, restoration is here. Therefore, Yahuwah gave thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plants of corn and wine. What is dew? Dew simply also is water, isn't it? That also go. That is, the whole world is going to be filled with the Ruach HaKodesh through Jacob. Through Jacob, the whole world is going to be filled, because that is where the Son of Yahuwah is going to come down from. He is the one through him, because we see he saw the light. The angel were ascending and descending. That was the first blessing he gave unto him. This is what he wanted to give to Esau. That said, Eliphaz, God is my God. All right now. Let people serve him, serve thee, and nations, and bow down to thee. Be Adonai over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. You see, he thought it was Esau. So his Shiach would have come and be bowed down to pork. You see the negative prayer he was making? Your mother's son. He only have 2 sons. So why should he come now and be bowed down to pork? But he never knew he was giving the prophecy to the right person, to the rightful owner. Prophesied way back 25. Okay, Genesis 25. So this was how he blessed him. Cause be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed he be he that. That is Abrahamic blessing. All right, you wanted to give it to Park, that is not worthy. And it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end. Oh, okay, yeah, I finished blessing. Then the Egbe came. Sorry, it is over. It is gone. So now another miracle Abeyewa performed over here. It is that as his father was eating goat, venison, it don't taste like goat. Okay? It don't taste, it's another animal. But as he was eating it, Abeyewana caused that goat meat to taste so in his mouth. So he was testing it as the very particular one he himself requested for. So that was the miracle Abeyewa did. So this is how a woman needs to rebirth her husband. When he's going to do any silly and wicked mistakes, stand up for him. Because if Rebecca wasn't there walking in the light of the vision or prophecy Abeyewa gave to him, this was how this man of Yehovah would have just reigned and poured outside down the planks of Abeyewa, because it's only through Yakub, the 12th tribe or 14th tribe is coming out, and through Yakub, Abeyewa will set a ladder. You remember the tribe of Yahudi, it is the royal tribe. Abeyewa ordained it already. You see, Satan wanted to also use this man to turn the whole thing upside down, that will bring wrath upon him and upon the household. But his wife stood in the gap and took a lead of a wife, a rebirth her husband. So now we are done with this part. We proceed now to the third alphabet. So right now here we are in the third alphabet. What did that go for? We are dealing with the mystery of bridegroom, okay? I think this should have been part 2 either. I'm sorry. This should have been the part 2, because I'm going to be sharing it separately on the news feed. Only on YouTube, I won't do that. But on Facebook, of course, I always do that. Alright now, so let me take the title. The Mystery of Bridegroom and Yahuashua Wedding Supper, or Yahuwah's Wedding Supper. Okay, part 2 now. So the first clip is part 1. So in case you missed with this, please kindly listen to part 1 in order for you to understand what took place in part 1. So because I established the first alphabet, which is B, build your husband. It is awesome. It was powerful. Okay, I also established the other letter, arrow, which simply goes for rebirth your husband. Okay, so the title goes this way: The Mystery of Bridegroom and Yahuashua Wedding Supper. All right, part 2. So when I show you guys, you just meet with this, please kindly go and listen to part 1 in order for you to understand it, what we are doing here. It is powerful and awesome. So now we go for the third alphabet, which is R. Where is it? Where did I go for? Where is it? Here, it's here. I simply goes for increase your husband in every area of his life. Increase him, don't decrease him. Increase him like the first woman, because the wayward woman we are using to establish all negative part of woman, it is the first woman. Kawa, the first part, she never built her husband, rather she destroy her husband. Like Proverbs 41 said, a wise woman built her own house with her hand, while the foolish one tear it down with her own hands. Yeah, the foolish one was the first woman. She tear her house down. She's supposed to be goddess, eternal, but she lost it. And who pick it up now? It is Maria Magdala. Okay? So all this message is in anticipation or in dedication unto Yahuashua and his wife. He's gonna be having a wife. That were established already in part 1. Okay, all the characteristics. Alright. So right now we also see the second pair, the 3 powerful women of Yahuwah. We see the eternal woman, which is Maryam, the mother of Yahuashua, who rebirthed the second Adam, and so rebirthed the second planks. Okay, but the other normal 3 powerful women, Zipporah, and who again, Mama Sarah, and Rebecca rebirth. How they rebirth their husbands. All right. So right now, increase your husband. That is third alphabet, because you are a bride. That isn't it. If you are a bride, therefore you need to increase your husband. Don't decrease him as the foolish first woman did. She decreased her husband. Her husband is supposed to be the God of this world. Okay, sitting in the center of all his children, and we circle around him, worship him and giving him worship for him to bring to Abba Yehovah. But he lose it. The second Adam took over. It goes for the second Adam, eternal. So this is how the first woman reigns and turn upside down the first man and decrease him. So you don't do that. Okay, increase your husband in every area of his life. So right now we want to dig into the mystery of increase your husband, and how do you need to increase your husband, because your husband needs to be increased in every area of his life. Why? Because your husband is empty. He needs you to increase him. The whole world was Adam's kingdom, given to him as a gift from Abba Yahuwah. Adam was deeply in need of something he knew not what, to share the magnificent beauty, glorious work of creation of Abba Yahuwah with. So there was a need and a question mark. Okay, so there was a need, a question mark. All animals have their kinds, and Adam, this is the heart of Adam, of which the second Adam is the one to pick it up. He lost it already. It's not going anymore for him, but for the second Adam. Oh, I'm sick, but Abba Yahuwah healed me. All right, now I bless you, Father, because I'm healed in your mighty name. So there was a question mark in him. All animals have their kinds, and I not. Genesis 2. Okay. All animals procreate, multiply, they increase, and I not. I see them all male and female, and I alone. Then how am I going to fill the whole earth? Or animal is the one to do that for me? So there was a need in him. So that woman, this was the question going on. He said it was lonely. Abba Yahuwah said, well, it's not good for a man to live alone. It's not good. They won't make it good now. Altogether good. It is woman. This is how the emptiness place in your husband. This is how you need to feel. Not animal. If you don't feel, the animal will feel them. Who is animal Jezebel out there? If you don't feel them sexually, if you don't increase them sexually, love, obedience, and all. Yeah, for Jezebel is going to do that for you. And you don't cry, okay? Yes. Okay now. So there was a need in him. So the woman answered this question for him and said, I will feed you, though I will fill the whole world and increase every area of your life. I am the power to fill your emptiness. This is what the woman said. And this is the song that should have been for any daughter of Zion for their husband. Feed your husband. You don't go by the, oh my Father, by the wickedness of this world. Let's dig into the mystery now. How you need to fill your husband sexually in every area. You don't make him to lack nothing at all. Increase him. Where you see there's emptiness, just fill that gap. Increase him in all and all. Don't decrease him as the foolish first woman did. All right, now you can read Genesis 1 in your quiet time. All right. Abba Yahuwah said they should fill the whole world. Okay, multiply. A woman is the one to help man fill the whole world. So how you need to help him to fill the whole world? This is what we want to look into now. Genesis 9. I read 1. And Yahweh blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. The fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they delivered. Every movie. Okay, yes, that is where I just want to read. After all, it said you should increase, multiply, fill the whole earth again, because something happened that put the whole earth now in the state of emptiness. Now you need to do the refilling. Okay? And this is what Abba Yahuwah is saying to you, woman, as a bride, you need to refill your husband. There is emptiness. Of course, there will always be. Abba Yahuwah will let it happen in order for you to play your part as the one to increase him. Okay? There will always be emptiness in him. There will always be a vacuum in him that you alone needs to increase him in that area. That is going to be the fingerprint of a bride in his life. There is a job you as a woman needs to do in order for this man to increase. Okay, we see that all these characteristics is found in Maria Magdala for Yahuashua HaMashiach. This message, I dedicate it to Yahuashua Hamishach and his wife in anticipation. Now, here we are, Matthew. This is how you need to increase your husband. We are coming. Sexually, we are also coming. Matthew 25:14-30. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his servants and delivered unto them his goods. Listen now. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straight away took his journey. All right. What is he talking about? There is a family Abba Yehovah has already made to enlarge, like that of Yaakov, to fill the city. That is the people he gave 5 ability unto, and those 5 ability, the one that gained 5 ability now multiply it, increase it by another 5. Altogether, they now got 10. And there is also 2. There also say gave 2, and the multiply increasement 4. But now gave 1 according to your ability. Gave 1 to 1, but that one don't even utilize it. Those are the homosexuality and the lesbianism. And the stars that said they would don't like to give birth, they would rather go and abduct. I bet you will never say you should abduct. You can't take care of the orphans. Why not? But have your own children in order to fill this whole world. But already something went wrong already, okay? But if you are a typology, I bet you what gave 5 years, expected 10 for you. Therefore, you need not to decrease this man. You need not to follow the system of the world. You need not to listen to the reading of the weather. You need to be grafted into the things of Abba Yahuwah, because he wants you to enlarge the man. He has already made of man a father of many. So why are you not decreasing him? I see some women that dictate for their husband how many children they want to have. Okay, if you are the kind Abba Yahuwah said you must have 10 children. Therefore, you're going to limit him to 2. This is how you decrease him. This is how you become a foolish woman again. This is how you brought serpent into the family again. And there is a consequences for that, okay? This is how you gave a teaching from the belly of serpent to your husband. I see some women taking family planning, peace, for them not to. You are being taught by serpent. Because if Abba Yahuwah said you are the typology, you are the type of the one that's going to be having 10 children, therefore you now reduce your husband to 2 or 1, there is a consequence. You need to pay for that. You just open the door. That teaching will not come from the belly of Satan. You just open the door again for the serpent to decrease, to reduce your husband to nothing. If you are a woman that really need to increase her husband, therefore you need to be increased in the holy things of Abba Yehovah in order for you to know how to handle your husband. If Abba Yehovah say you are going to be having 10 children, immediately that 10 children comes, is stopped. No need for peace and no need for family plan. It will not come anymore. It will not close your womb. Why? Because he make a covenant with your womb that I'm going to put 10 seed into that place. And when you're not using a wasabi, and I knew it all, and the things whether this is bad, this is not okay. Yeah, because your foundation is wrong. Any woman of Yahuwah that really understood the mind of Yahuwah, that increased in knowledge and wisdom of Abba Yahuwah, will never do that. You will never go for abortion. You will never go for peace. You will never go for no family planning to stop the plans of Abba Yahuwah. You don't. Rather, you are going to ask Abba Yahuwah, are we a typology of that one that is going to be having a large family? If he say yeah, then you go for it. He himself is also going to bring the provision to take care of those children. Not for you to be killing them and stopping them not to come. Making watery now the sperm of the man. This is how you decrease the man. This is how you make him worthless. This is how you kill his ministry against him. You never like you. This is how you stop his ministry. You stop it. Okay. This is how you just stopped his ministry. Increase. It said fill the air. Increase. Multiply. There is a type of a woman, a type of a man Abba Yahuwah has destined to have a large family. And there's also a type to have middle family. There's also a type that to have maybe, okay, like that too now, you are going to be having maybe 4 children. Fine. When that 4 come, you don't need to go for peace, family plan. You don't know. Abba Yahuwah will stop him he will just stop it. He's not bringing no more seed. Like the one he gave one, okay, maybe those one is going to be having 2 children. Not more, of course, according to your ability. When that two children come, it will just stop. It will close up the womb. It will not come anymore, no matter what you will do. He won't come. So let Abba Yehovah go according to the covenant he have with your womb. Let that system function. Don't block him and stop resisting him. By so do you are decreasing this man, you are not increasing him anymore. Because Abba Yehovah makes some a father of many. And he also makes some a father of middle part. He also makes some a father of few. So let it let it flow. Be in tune with Abba Yehovah as a bride to know how many children you're going to have for your husband as you are coming into a marriage home. That should be your prayer. Abba Yehovah, I don't have no children. I don't know how many children are you going to give to my husband. How many children you covenanted with my womb. It's a powerful prayer. He will reveal it unto you. And if it is the type of those that is going to be having large family, you just let it flow and he himself will provide. I love a large family. I love many children. Because when I look at people that has a large family, I see that in some of my brethren in the US, they are having many children. I also see that in Nigeria, they are having many children. I love it. That is the covenant Abba Yehovah have for them. You don't need to be killing people. Abortion. There's one woman here, she was looking for a male child. Immediately, if that male child come, she cut off her womb. And I said, what is wrong with you? She only have 4. He said, no. He said, no. He said, no, for. Assuming I have boy earlier. Only 2 children will have just give this mouth. It's because the boy was not coming. That was why I keep bringing 4 children. I'm the one to take care of them. I can't do this and that. And I said, where is your mind? I don't know. Anyway, you are Gentile. Anyway, you are Christian. That is how that is how you see things. But a fearful woman of Yahuwah, a notable woman, a respected woman of Yahuwah, you don't do that. You might be a type of the one that's going to be having 10. Why did you cut off your womb? You said, no. Don't tell me that. Am I going to raise them? Are you the one to raise them? The man is there to raise them. He is the one to provide for them. Your job is to take care of them in the house. You see, so this is how they decrease men. This is why they kill the glory of men. And that teaches is rampant in the lives of 85% women here on earth is rampant. Okay? Now, when you go to the book of Enoch, you're going to find the demon that taught women abortion. How to abort. Maybe I'm going to read it. Here I am in the book of Enoch, chapter 69, verses 12. And the name of the fifth is talking about the fallen deities, okay, the fallen angels. And what they were doing, Kaz is, and the name of the fifth is Kazdija. This one showed the sons of men all the evils below of the spirit and of the demons, and the blows that attacked the embryo in the womb, so that it miscarried, and the blows that attacked the soul, the bite of the serpent, and the blows that occur at a midday, and the sons of the serpent who is strong. You see, this is the demon that taught women the prevention and how to abort child, to kill him up. That is demon, that is sucking blood demon. How to kill your own child. This is how you become a witch that is eating your own children. Just as Abba Yehovah declares it in Deuteronomy 28. He said you are going to be eating your own children. And this is how you are eating your own children in doing abortion. You are with your husband. If you are the kind of a woman that is running up and down, not that that is good, of course, Bible discredited it. It is evil, fornication. You don't have a husband, have a boyfriend. If you are doing that, okay, maybe the man, you don't know who gave you the pregnancy. Okay? So now, not you that is also, not that I condone it, any of it at all. Killing is wrong, okay? You that is a married woman, what will make you to kill your own child? So this is the demon that is responsible, that is teaching you now how to be eating your own child in the womb, the embryo. You killed, you are birth. This is the demon that's controlling you to be doing that. So right now, let's see some more. The kind of people, Abba Yehovah, there are some men, Abba Yehovah, put a well of water in their testicles. Okay, you also the well of water of eggs. So what if you are type of that woman? Therefore, what are you going to be doing? Killing them all? Okay, now. All right, now here I am in Proverbs 5:15-19. Drink waters. You see, it is plural. Drink waters out of thy own cistern, and running waters out of thy own well. He's talking. No, he's a master. He have PhD in this very thing we are talking about. Solomon, King Solomon. So he was not saying to his son, don't give it to a strange woman. Do it with your own wife. You have a well of water in her. Okay. Now, what did water go for? Water go for three dimensions according to the royal law. It goes for the Ruach HaKodesh, it goes for the word of Abba Yahuwah, and it goes for children, people. Okay. So if you are a typology, because here there is a well of water, not just waters, but there is a well. Abba Yahuwah put in your womb a well of egg, that as soon as her husband come into you, this is how you increase him. As soon as he come into you, he fertilized the egg, because here is a well of water. You might be a type that have a well of water, okay, that need to have many children to increase your husband. Therefore, what are you going to do? You are going to be killing them, sucking them. That is blood sucking them, okay? Let the fountains be dispersed abroad. Let your children scatter everywhere. Have many children. And rivers of waters in the street. Let your children have your own city. What is your problem, the woman? He said, have your own city. Rivers of waters in the street. Have your own street. This street is named by you because you are a large family. This is referring to a large family. Let them be only thy own. Those water that is going to fill the street, it must be your own children. This is a large family over here. Don't know what is a problem with some women. And not a stranger with thee. Let no other children, let no other people occupy your street, okay? Because this street is called the street of Yahuashua. It's filled with the children of Yahuashua. From Maria Magdala. No other tribe come there, okay? You can come and visit us. Increase your husband in every area of his life. Let the fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be as a loving hind and pleasant arrow. Let her breast sanctify thee all the times. Let her breast always let her breast always nourish your children all the time. Because any man that keep going into his wife, they will say, every year they are going to be bringing children. Every blessed year they are going to be bringing forth offspring. This is how we know you increase your husband, both sex, love, and children, because that is a large family. A large family needs to have sex every now and then, because Abba Yahuwah has already made you a large family. So whereby if you are also a type that place a timetable over sex, you see the husband is going to be missing the goal, because there is a period of time where the egg is being released. If your husband is going there, as the royal law said, is every day, all right, even though the science said it is twice, after 2 days, they say 2 days or 3 days or 2 days is good for sex. Okay, but the royal law says not 2 days, it is every day. All right. So the man that Abba Yahuwah has already blessed with many children, that he has already made a large family, father of many. You cannot decrease him to be having 2 or to be having 1. By so doing, you are fighting with Abba Yahuwah, like Yahuashua. His wife is going to be having children for him every year. That one I know is going to fill the whole world. He said, let the street be filled with your own waters. That is, let your own city, your own street be filled with your own children. With your own, this street is going to be well known that it is occupied with your own children. What is your problem, woman? Like in Yahuashua, he's a father of many, but from one woman, okay? To be a father of many, it doesn't really mean you have to be having sex with all kinds of women. With one of your wife, Abba Yahuwah has already blessed that woman. You see, say it is a well of water. Eggs full that well, only for your husband to come and just be planting in seed. and let the street not be filled with your own children. Okay, now 20. And whilst thou, excuse me. All right, I read 19 already. Do you think when Yahuashua is going to be having 4 children? No, it's going to be having uncountable 144,000. First fruit. Yes, it's going to be, he's a father of many. That one I know. His wife is going to be bringing 4 children for him every year because he have what it takes. He have the power for sex. He have the money to cater for the children. And he have a very responsible wife. That is what we established with the first alphabet. Build your husband. So he have it all. He's the author of life. So he's going to be having uncountable children. Okay? That one I know 100%. He's going to be having many, many children. And his wife is going to be bringing forth children every year for him. That one I know for his setting. It is prophetic. Okay? Because he will fill the whole world with his own children. Okay? That is going to be worshiping Abba Yahuwah just like him do. Okay? He's a husband, he's a father of many. But from one wife. Okay? In every marital covenant, there is a meat offering, drink offering, peace offering, Abba Yahuwah bestowed in the woman and also in the man. We see that of Proverbs already, that a woman have a well of water. That is a large family, okay? As a woman have a well of water, the same with her husband, he is having a well of water. What would there be in his testes? His testicle is fully loaded with children. That is a man that's supposed to be a large family, and you can't decrease him to that level. Okay, so I read now Shemo Exodus of 29:41. And the other lamb thou shalt offer at even, and shalt do thereto according to the meat offering. The meat offering is the sex activities. Any man, Abba Yahuwah, because that is the covenant Abba Yahuwah have with a man that is going to be a father of many. That is the covenant already. Even though you are also going to be a father of few, you have this covenant with your testes and also with a woman a womb. We are going to see this more in that of the man, the groom. Okay, so he has a covenant, and that covenant needs to be fulfilled. Okay, but you woman be selfish, trying to become a stumbling block until the very covenant of the Most High. Therefore, you are fighting now with Yahuwah. Or your foundation is already wrong. Okay, when your foundation is wrong, you cannot get absolutely nothing right. You're going to do it in the ways of the serpent, because the foundation is serpent is wrong already. Is serpentine is already wrong. When the foundation is holy, a fearful woman of Yahuwah like Maria, she knew having sex is every day with her husband. You don't need to place a timetable. This is when you need. No, who gave her that mouth to be doing that? Before the author of life? Not at all. Okay? Because the author of life is the father of many. He needs to do his job every year. Fruit needs to come out from what he's doing every day with his wife. He paid for it, okay? He is legalized, okay? He's not doing it in a sin or in iniquity, not at all. According to the Gospel of Philip, I'm going to read it also in part 2. He said Yahuashua was kissing Maria, okay? Is it not Philip? Yeah, it's Philip. And they all call him those days the companion of Yahuashua. Anywhere Messiah goes, he always go with her. That is why I strongly believe 100% she is the woman, she is the blessed woman for Yahuashua HaMashiach. Abba Yahuwah choose her for his son. Now I take it again. And in the order, lamb, thou shalt offer it at even. You see, there is sex activity. Yes, if you are being a constant follower, you know I established here already all the sacrifice that is going on in the temple. There is sex idiom, okay, sexual activity found right in the temple works, okay. But I'm taking this one simple because I have a lot of alphabet to establish, so that's why I'm not digging more into it. Alright, there is a message I did titled 7 Steps to Approach the Throne of Abba Yahuwah versus Satanic Trinity or so. I think that was the title. I think almost a year now. You can get the full mysteries over there. Sex rituals right in the temple, right in the temple of Abba Yahuwah. Go and listen to it. You will find it over there. All right now. Okay. According to the meat offering of the money and according to the drink offering there too. You see, the meat offering, it is the sex activities. Okay. What is the drink offering? That is the arousal fluid. The man needs to drink for the woman. That is the sperm of the man, okay, of the man. For the woman, her womb needs to drink that sperm constantly to keep bringing forth fruit for the man. If you are the type of a man, Abba Yahuwah has already made a covenant with your penis and your testes to be a father of many, you need no timetable. Even though you are none, still you need no timetable for sex. Not at all. Always say let our breast sanctify you always. That is how you increase him. That is how you increase his joy. That is how you increase his emotion. That is why you increase this man all broadly. That is the third alphabet. Increase your husband in every area of his life. Now here is the peace offering. We have established the meat offering, which is the sex, the drink offering, which is the sperm and the arousal fluid. We see that from King Solomon. He was drinking that arousal fluid from his wife. And now wants to talk about the peace offering. After sex, what take place? Peace. And he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offering, an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. This service is unto Yahuwah. It is offering you made unto Yahuwah. You made it by fire. Okay, so this is how sex or marriage life, a woman, a notable woman or a understanding woman needs to increase her husband orally. You can't increase him in some part and leave some part over. This increasement I'm talking about, it especially goes for the children, because I talk about the build already, how you need to build it spiritually and physically with your money, whatever, wisdom, whatever. Okay, I established how you need to rebirth him. We dealt with that already. Now this increasement has to go for children. Okay, because there is a man of father of many. He needs to have many children. And sex, without sex, how can you be having children? Also, they will also have, they said they will go and contaminate the pregnancy when it comes. This is how you are fighting against Abba Yahuwah, except the foundation of your marriage is wrong. It is that of the serpent, that the dragonic, maybe serpent or dragon led the foundation of your marriage. Therefore, this teaching is going to be useless for you. But if Abba Yahuwah led it, you are going to benefit from it. But again, if serpent or dragon also led the foundation of your marriage, still, when you listen to this message, it can rebuild it. It can relay the foundation again unto that of Abba Yahuwah. Except you see it as nonsense to you. So therefore, it's going to be nonsense to you. But it is wholly powerful. That I know. To the daughters of Zion. Okay? To the daughters of the kingdom of Abba Yahuwah. That I know 100%. Because this is the teaching of Mariam Magdala. Me, I started already. Maybe I'm going to turn Mariam Magdala. And who knows? I start the mystery already, okay? Abba Yahuwah started with me already. I'm building my husband, okay? So this is how peace offering works. When a man releases, the wife releases already, because the wife needs to be released before the man. After the wife packs out a rosa fluid, there she releases already, and the man releases already. What happens? Sleep, okay? That is the peace offering you made unto Abba Yahuwah. You just sleep off because you are tired. You need to gather some strength. Maybe do it again. Oh, Rabbi Shandaya Baba. Devil, you are wicked. Sempe, you are wicked. They are attacking my nose. My head is so heavy. My two eyes is bringing out water. Since I prepared this message and be seeing some unusual, unpleasant sight spiritually. But Abba, this is the only message Abba Yahuwah. First time for me to see that. He said I should take off my shoe and let him step in my shoe. When I want to do this, a lot of attack will just come in. I rebuke you. I see demon. Demon waging war against me heavily. I rebuke you. This demon was not rebuked. I cast. It wasn't cast. I was tired and I was going to my father's house. I'm almost in my father's house. In my father's house, in our village in Ewesi, I always see my father's house. Village in Ewesi. Ewesi simply means good land. I was just running to my father's house. This demon just attacked him. They were uncountable. They are like sand of the sea. Oh, my father. I said, no, my father sent me a message and I'm bringing the message down to his house. They said, no way, you can't deliver that message. I rebuke you, Yahweh's mighty name. They said, for where? I cast you. They said, this one, no casting about you. Demon said, no casting about you. I did all things. No will. Then I begin to mock me. They said, maybe you can also go into fasting and prayer to cast. You can't. Then I begin to mock me in that revelation. They said, hey, maybe she can go into fasting and prayer. Because when she is casting us, we refuse to. She will run into fasting and prayer. And you can also go in. They were just mocking me. I cast her, but nothing happened. I was confused. What am I going to do? And I see Yahuashua appeared unto me. He said, remove your shoe. Remove your leg from your shoe. And this message, this mission you are going is heavy. Remove your shoe. You remove your feet from your shoe and let me step into your shoe. This was how he did it. As he stepped in, all these demons ran away. All of them. I begin to laugh at that vision. I say, look at the people that were just bragging. You said you have power. Why did you run away? Why did you stand? You know, I was not mocking then. As I wake up, I felt sick. Almost how many days now? This is how my life is now. My head is so heavy. I can't sleep in the night. Cough. You know, my chest is hurting. Cold every now and then. But I'm moving. Because Abeyewa is my strength. It said, because of the surpasses of revelation that was being given unto me, a thorn was cast in my flesh by the agent of Satan. 3 times I prayed unto Yahuwah to take it away from me, but Yahuwah said, my grace is sufficient for you. And that is what I'm doing over here. I'm just doing it by his grace. Maybe after this message, now collapse in the bed. Who knows? I bless Yahuwah. I won't collapse. Rather, I will be healed in Yahuwah's mighty name. Yahuwah. Ibarabasekeya. Imaraba Santa Labu. Marabasekeya. Yahuwah. Yoborina Bosekerebo. I can sing. My heart is hearty. All right, now I'm so blessed because we are done with the third alphabet. Now we proceed now to the fourth alphabet. Yehovah, Ibarabasekeya be. Ibarabasekeya. Yahuwah, Igorabos Karabo. Yahuwah, Imbasando. Labu Yenderebo. All right, now. So now we go for the letter D. I'm so glad I'm about to be done. This one, what did it go for? It simply go for desired your husband only. Woman, desire your husband only. Don't desire another man. Desire nothing else at all. Nothing absolutely else. But your husband, your priority in your life, right from back. Only your husband you see, okay? That is what the royal law said. Desire your husband. All right. All right, now here I am, Bereshit, Genesis 3:16. This is where God is, mystery form. Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow, and in thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband. I stop there. Desire your husband only. Your desire shall be for your husband only. Don't desire another thing. You were not. You wasn't put here on earth for another reason, but only the reason for your husband. You see, the woman came. The first woman, Kawa, did not came for any other reason, only to help her husband in every area of his life. That was why he said, "She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of me. Now she's the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh." You only came into existence, woman, for your husband. Finish. You were never created for any other reason. You were created for him. Desire him only. Okay? So let's see. Like I said, this message is being dedicated unto Yahuashua HaMashiach and his wife, Maria Magdala. Maybe she's going to be having a new name when she comes now. Maybe, I think so. So right now, let's also see. Take that picture now from her again. Powerful woman. This is woman in a height of vision. Very high. All right, now here I am, Luke chapter 10. We are taking it from Maria Magdala again, powerful woman of Yahuwah. You see, when Abba Yahuwah asked me to take off my shoe, Yahuashua asked me to take off my shoe, then come to my mind in that vision, Ruth chapter 4. You know, where Boaz was about to redeem a Ruth for marriage, he took off his shoe. That just came to my mind. And while the children of Yasra was also about to be redeemed by the hand of Moshe through the hands of Abba Yehovah through Moshe, he also take off his shoe. And when the children of Israel was about to cross into the promised land now, because that was the last crossing, the river Jordan, Joshua also he took off his shoe as the angel commanded. So it was first time for me to see, okay, it's this time of my redemption. I said I should take off my shoe. Oh, my father, I did not step into my shoe. Oh, that was wonderful. Here I am now. Luke 10, 38 to 42. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house, but she ended over there. Only received that she stopped. She did not proceed like the first woman. These two women here illustrate the foolish woman and the wise woman again. And she had a sister called Maria, which also sat at Yahushua's feet. She never desired nothing, absolute nothing, but to sit at the feet of her husband. As we established already in part 1, what that feet is, the feet of her husband, what it is. We established it already in part 1. And so you must listen to part 1 in order to get the full packages of these mysteries. It is powerful for women also. And next week we also see that of a man. All right now. And I take it. And okay, also sat at Yahushua's feet and heard his word. You see, heard his word. Let me finish reading. But Martha was occupied about much as serving. Okay, and came to him and said, Adonai, doest thou not care that my sister hath left me to serve alone? Bind her, therefore, that she help me. Her husband said, look what her husband said, the romantic husband said. And when my wife is sitting massaging my feet, you want to stop the flow? I'm tapping some anointing from her. I'm tapping some anointing. What you don't fear elderly people. Martha, be careful, eh? Because this small girl here is treating me very, very well. You want to stop this enjoyment? Go away, my friend. She desire me only. And Yahushua answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, what is your problem? She rebuked her with a very loud voice. And Yahushua Yahushua answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things. You are distracted with many things that is not even needed. Listen now, 42. But one thing is needful, and Mariam hath chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. What is your problem? Martha. So Martha illustrates how the foolish woman, the first woman, used her own hand to destroy her house. That is the part again Martha is playing over here, busy over food. Where the author of life came into your house, you open the door. Okay, the first woman came to help the woman. Okay, he's my husband, I'm going to help. What happened? You opened the door for Satan to come and attack him. Martha, you opened the door for the Savior, but you also opened the door for serpent to get you busy. What is distraction? Distraction simply means you're doing things in another way around. You're doing things in the wrong way. You are not doing things the way you feel best. You live the right path and you are doing things now in your own way. That is what distraction is. Just like the first woman. She was being distracted by serpent. Serpent distracted her. She said, serpent deceived me and I ate. She was being distracted by the teachings of Satan. Okay? Because Abba Yahuwah has already made her to be like God. She's goddess. You put a human being in your womb, and 9 months, that is procreation. That is God-like. You are like Elohim. You are giving birth. You are giving life to humanity. You are a life machine. You are a life-giving machine. Abba Yahuwah has already made you as a woman a life-giving machine. But she not pollute that knowledge by the teachings of the serpent, distracted. She didn't do it in a right way. Exactly what matters is the author of life is in your house. You knew who this man and you know how powerful he is. Instead of you to just sit there at his feet and listen to what I want to hear more mystery. No, she was busy over food though. Serpent lost the kingdom because of food. They have sex, temporary food. He lost the kingdom. And the woman also ate something and she lost a throne as goddess. She's no more goddess. She's saved. But she lost her throne. The man also ate. You are eating sex, homosexuality, and adulteress. Okay? You ate something, they ate something, that means the kingdom. Martha is also doing that eating food over here again. She's busy with food again. What is your problem? Only one thing is needed. Sit, woman, at your husband's feet. And what is that feet? You want to avail it again now in another form. She sat at the feet of her husband. That is total submission. Let's see it in another form. Here I am, Acts of Apostles chapter 7 verses 49. I read, Heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. Do you know what the feet is already by now? What? Okay, heaven is my throne. This is Abba Yahuashua speaking. And earth is my footstool. In other words, Abba Yahuashua is letting you and me to know that the earth is his feet, where he rested his feet. And this is where this woman always sits. She sat at the feet of Abba Yahuashua. I want to hear what Abba Yahuashua has to say. Isaiah 66 verses 1 also say the same thing. This is how a woman needs to sit at the husband's feet. Doing there, you are washing the feet of Abba Yahuashua, just as Maria Magdala did in Luke chapter 7, 35, 6 of 5 to 37. You see it, I read it already again and again. I'm not going to do that again, okay? So that is what she was doing, sitting at the Abba Yahuashua's feet to massage his little, worship his little, wash his leg. Powerful. And if you want to also understand the full packages of this washing of feet is, also go and listen to a message that I did, the mystery of worship. It was awesome. Why Maria always sit at the feet? Because the first kawa, like Martha, now that explained the part of the first kawa, refused to sit at the feet of Yahuashua. The first woman refused to sit at her husband's feet. That was why serpent bites the feet of Yahuashua. That is why the feet of Yahuashua was about to be beaten by the serpent. So this one caught the vision and said, no, I need to sit at his feet. Only one thing you desire. Maria desired of the food of serpent. Should I read it? Excuse me, the first woman of Kawa. She desired, she not desire another man. Okay, now let me take it. And the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahuwah Elohim had made. And he said unto the woman, you see, he gave in, he opened door. Like Martha also opened door for Yahuashua, but she also opened door for destruction, which is the serpent again. And Yahuwah said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. You see, food. Martha was busy about food, and the serpent is busy about food over here again. Spiritual food and physical food, sex, and all. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat all the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh has said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Listen now. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. For what do I know that in the day thou shalt eat of it thereof? The day we will test my penis. Because she have never done it. This is how he seduced her. And she gave in. She go for it. Listen now, 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasing to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she desired. And she took up that. You see, she desired the serpent. That was what Abba Yahuashua said. Now, your husband shall be your desire. You don't have to desire another man. Desire your own husband, because she desire the fruit of serpent. What was the fruit? It is his penis. It is his ideology. It is his wickedness to have sex with her. We're going to see that in part 2, more of it, okay? But Abba Yahuashua said, no, your husband you shall desire. You shall not desire serpent, okay? You shall desire your own husband. And that's what the second kawa. The maybe her name is going to be called kawa. Kawa simply means mother of all living. So she's going to be murder of all the children of Abba Yahuwah Yahushua HaMashiach. Physical, I'm not talking about spiritual, because Yahushua have penis, okay? If you want to know how big his penis is, go and listen to the message I did, The Mystery of Power. Reviews, Yahushua got the biggest penis. You can go and listen to it. Okay? So we see he's circumcised. So he's going to be having a wife. He says as he go up, Luke chapter 1, just the way he goes up, he's coming right back. And you see so right now in heaven. Revelation 5, that was why Yehoshua was able to trace back his knowledge. You see him as a man, say from the line of the tribe of Yehudah. You see, still traced him back to his tribe, the royal tribe, okay? He's a man, he's coming back. He went into heaven like as a man. He's coming back with a man, with his penis, okay? It was not an angel. He have all parts, so that is it. So right now, that was what Abayewa said. This time you're going to desire your husband. Excuse me, woman, it is an abomination. You can't desire another man. Okay, desire your husband. And that was what the second Kawa was doing. But the first, but Martha was playing the part of the first woman. Serpent distracted her to deceive her. Martha was also being distracted by food and all this preparation nonsense, leaving the altar of life alone. And you now come to his wife to also distract his wife again. I now rebuke. He got a tough, a hard rebuke, a harsh rebuke. He rebuked her very harshly and said, Martha, Martha, look here, my friend. Only one thing is needed for a woman. Is for you, woman, to desire your husband. And Maria has gotten that vision. You cannot take it away from her. Neither the serpent. She has chosen the good part of life. She sat at her husband's feet. You go and sit at your husband's feet. Why distracting people? For her to come and serve you, to join you to walk the walk of serpent. Learn for the food that leads to everlasting life, not the food that perish, Martha. So that was how she got rebuked. Here I am, sons of Solomon. Let's see how to sit, how you need to sit at your husband's feet. We are very in the other hand at the feet. It is Abba Yahuwah, the earth, okay? It is Abba Yahuwah rest. So you need to do things the way Abba Yahuwah wants it, okay? That is his feet. You need to sit at his feet, okay? Now in Sons of Solomon chapter 2, I read from 2. As the lily of valley, am I here? Yeah. As the lily among thorns, so is my love among the. No, not there. I take from 3. I want to sing the song of the bride, okay? As the apple tree, the bride is speaking to the bridegroom now. As the apple tree among the trees of the wood, so is my beloved among the sons. I sat down, listen to another foot, under his shadow with great delight, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. What was she doing? She was doing oral sex. Okay? She sat down at her husband's penis, and he said it was really sweet to my taste. Okay? That fruit is unspeakable. Okay? And my Messiah was just tapping some current from Maria sitting at his feet. And Martha was just coming to distract people again. What is the matter problem? But spiritually, you need to sit at your husband's feet. I see some women compare their husband with another man. This man is so rich, this man is that, my husband. Sit at your husband's feet, okay? Just sit over there. Whatever, any ability Abba Yahuwah gave unto him, manage it with him. Sit at his feet. All fingers are not equal. And stop comparing your friend husband to that of your husband. Your friend husband have how many cares? Your husband only have one. Stop it. It is not good. It is distraction. Only one thing is needed. Sit at his feet. Even though your husband don't have a car, he's using bus, it does not matter. Sit at his feet. That is all you need to do in order for you not to get distracted by the teachings of serpent. And by so you will be desiring another man, which is wickedness, okay? That is the foolishness of the first woman. Sat at his feet and listen to every teaching from him, okay? And play your part. Just as Maria did, she sat at her husband's feet, okay? Again, sitting at your husband's feet also means intimacy. Matthew 6:6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which saweth in secret shall reward thee openly. And this is all in intimacy. That is when your husband, you need to cut everybody message of your husband. That when he need you at bed, you know. When he need you at kitchen, you know. When he want you to sit by him, you knew already. Whatever he need you for. When you look at him from his head to toe, you know you should have understand his body message. That is how you sat at his feet. Okay, it's like that is why I keep saying that the relationship of God, the relationship of Father Yahweh is more like marital or coverage. Okay, now close your door. That is sexual activity. Speak to him alone. Your husband and your wife, husband and wife need to do that thing alone. Speak to him alone, and he will reward you. And how is your husband going to reward you physically? It is the pregnancy and the love and the care. How much he lavish his love upon you. It will be seen by all. Okay? Because you desired him and him only. Just as Maria Magdala, the second Kawa, desired her husband only and sat at his feet. Now, like we read already from the Acts of Apostles 7:49 or so, the earth is Abba Yahweh's footstool. This is where he rested his feet. And this is why we need to sit at his feet. Because he rested his feet on earth. Okay? Now you can read Philippians 2, 5 to, to 19 also. Good pleasure. Yeah, okay, no. To 11 also, yeah. So I'm reading only 11. That every tongue should confess that Yahuashua, that at the mentioned name of Yahuwah, not Jesus, okay? The letter J that gave you Jesus is not yet 400 years old. And this word is spoken over 2,000 years ago, okay? That is the magic spell they cast on you. Not Jesus at all. Jesus is pork. This is how you blaspheme the name of Abba Yahuwah. Say Jesus is the name that is above all name. That is blasphemy, strong one. Because the letter J that gave you Jesus is not yet 400 years old. And Jesus is another Messiah that done away with the royal law. No, that place, it is Yahuashua. Because he said, I come in my father's name. His father's name is Yahuwah. His son's name is Yahuashua. Yahuashua simply means, Yahuwah simply means, I am that I am. Yahuashua simply means, I am that I am is salvation. What is your problem? Go to John 5:43. Say, I come in my father's name. His father's name is the name that is above all name. Who is Jesus? Pork? No. Letter J that gave you Jesus. It's not yet 400 years old, okay? I just want to put that madness out of my sight. It's irritating me. 10 now. That at the name of Yahuashua, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things on earth and things under the earth. As you mention Yahuwah, everything trembled. Things in heaven, here on earth, because the earth is his footstool. Every man and woman needs to tremble. Every man and woman needs to bow to the name of Yahuwah. Every knee needs to bow to Yahuwah, because this earth, it is Abba Yahuwah's footstool. Okay? Not Jesus, okay? It is Yahuashua. Yahuashua, it means Yahuwah. It means I am that I am is salvation. Okay? Not Jesus. Stop that madness. And stop that blasphemy. So this is how every knee bow unto his feet. Because the earth is where he rests his feet. Every knee bow to that feet. And this is where Maria Magdala sat. And this is how woman needs to sit at the feet of her husband. Okay, for things to go well, for marriage to be heaven on earth. This is how you need to do it, woman. We are dealing with the mystery of bride. So next week, Shabbat, we deal with that of bridegroom. How husband also needs, to carry his wife all through. This is what we are dealing over here. All right, now we are done. Now we proceed to the very last lecture. I can't wait to rest my head and sleep. Bring me into your holies. Your holies of holies. Take me now into your mercy seat. Your holies of holies. Reke skarababa skarababa yo. Reke skarababa skarababa yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Imoskiri baba yantulubu. Ribo santalaba yeah. Reke skarababa o skarababa yo. Now the last letter of this work called Bridegroom. We are dealing with the bride. Next week is for the bridegroom. The letter E. What did it go for? Excellent early murder. Woman, you are a excellent mother earth. The earth is your property. Excellent. That is what Abiyawa said you are. So how are we gonna find it now? Where is this excellency came from? From your womb. That is where Abiyawa covenanted with. Excellent early murder or excellent mother earth. That is bright for her bridegroom. So scripture to validate that. So the ark of the covenant, that is your womb. That is the very pet Abba Yahuwah have a covenant with. Alright? Here I am, Revelation 11:19. That is what makes you excellent mother earth or excellent early murder. That is who you are. Because without you, the man will be fruitfulness. Without you, the man will be single. Without you, the earth is going to be empty. Animal is the one to fill the earth. Animal is the one to multiply. But with your womb, the man prevailed. But with your womb, the man inherits the earth. But with your womb, the man become father, grandfather, great-great-grandfather. You brought about that. That is why you are excellent. Completement of Abba Yahuwah. You are completement. You are the seal of Abba Yahuwah's work. Your womb, it is Abba Yahuwah's laboratory. It is where Abba Yahuwah kept his covenant. Your womb. Ribababaseya. Reke sakataya bose kiriaba. Ribababa hori mahan talabese kebo. Your womb. It is Abba Yahuwah laboratory. Let's unveil it. Where is your womb? It is right in heaven with Abba Yahuwah, except you are filled. When you are filled, it can't handle that. But when you are a fearful woman of Yahuwah, your womb, it is with Abba Yahuwah to be planted seed as we unveil. If you are a typology that our womb is a well of water, that is, you are going to be bringing about a large family. That makes you are the seal of Abba Yahuwah's power. You are the seal of my sexual power. You are the seal. Woman, if you know how powerful your womb are, you won't respect your womb. You won't be letting any nonsense coming in there. This is the mystery of bride. Revelation 11:19. And the temple of Yahuwah was opened in heaven, and there was seen in his temple the ark of his testimony, and there was lightning and voices, and thunderings, and an earthquake, and great hell. Now Revelation 12:1. You see, it should have been all together, but they're separated. No problem. We still got the mystery. And there appeared a great signs in heaven. A woman clothed with the sun and the moon on their feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars, and she was pregnant. How did Abba Yahuwah put baby inside the womb? The womb is right in heaven, okay? You see the Ark of the Covenant is right in the throne of Abba Yahuwah. And what is inside the Ark of the Covenant? Only 3 items. This is my bug, okay? So when we come to the mystery of groom, because it is bridegroom of the groom, we're going to unveil what this 6 pot of water means. The mystery over there also. And the mystery in this first miracle, it was being done right at wedding. Why? So we'll see that in his own character. So right now, we see, where is your womb? The Ark of the Covenant is your womb. That is where Abba Yahuwah covenanted with. Alright? So the covenant of Abba Yahuwah is with men in their penal circumcision. But your own is not circumcision. but is your womb. It is Abba Yehoah's laboratory. Powerful. And this is what the serpent was asking of the first man. She gave it to him, the egg. I read now. Hebrews chapter 9. When my husband called Yahuashua is gonna, rewrite this very place because our language is Yahudief, not Hebrew. Hebrew simply means cross over, pass over beyond Euphrates, okay, to another country. So when Yahuashua comes, he's gonna give us eternal rest. We cross over anymore. Revelation 3, 7 to 12. He said we shall not go out anymore. Okay, we now is the pillar in the house of Abba Yehoah. We will not suffer anymore. We will not go from one country into another. No, now we return back to the land of Israel. So there he says he's going to write a new name. He's going to bring out our new name, or a new name is going to be written on us. That is Yahudief language. I read now. Quickly want to throw this into Hebrew as it were for now, because we are seeing Ezra. Okay, so we still go for Hebrew. Hebrew 9, 1 to 5. There verily the first covenant had also ordinances of divine service, okay, and a worldly sanctuary, okay, and there was a tabernacle made the first, wherein was the candlestick, listen now, and the table, and the showbread, which is called the sanctuary. And after the second veil, the tabernacle, which is called the holiest of holies. You also have 3 layers, woman. You have 3 layers, okay? In your genital, woman also have 3 layers. You have the surface, you have, your vagina, and you have your womb, your uterus, your womb. You have 3 layers. And that 3 layers is what was also found in the temple. And after the second veil, okay, now we'll go for the holiest of holies. Where is your holiest of holies? It is your womb, which is right in heaven with Abba Yehoah. When you messed up, if you are a kind of, anyway, the foundation is already wrong. They should go for the daughters of Zion. But as soon as you repent, Abba Yehoah hold your wombs. It belongs to him. Because that is what you are going to use to procreate for him. That is what you are going to use to feed the whole world for him. So it's with him over there. Because when Semper did that wickedness, Abba Yehoah said, no, this is how I need to tithe my house now. All right, now 4. Which had the golden censer. Listen now, what is inside the Ark of the Covenant? That is what we are about to read for your hearing now. Which had the golden censer, okay, and the Ark of the Covenant overlaid, okay, round about with gold. Where inside, now we want to talk about what is in there. We're discussing it. Wherein was the golden pot, okay, that had a manna, that is the bread of life, bread, and Aaron's rod that burned, that is the princely staff, okay, and the tablet of the covenant, that is the royal law. These are the only 3 things, only 3 objects you're going to find. I made a mistake. I'm still on it. I wanted to pull one powerful woman picture that played a powerful part. Oh no, I still have to put, let me quickly establish that before we continue. I wanted to put that in the rebirth second letter. Oh, I made a mistake. So I quickly want to throw this in. How a woman needs to rebirth her husband, to increase her husband, to build her husband, to increase her husband, before you come to that excellency or Mother Earth. But this one did it in a very satanism and a very wicked way. Okay, but this is the mind, how it's supposed to be. Okay, I know Semper put this illustration in her heart, or Semper gave her this message for her to do for her husband, because she did it in another way. Okay, that was why I call it in a very satanic way. This is Eden. So she was a queen, one of the queens of Edo Kingdom or Edo Empire. Okay, so she married to one Oba called Oba Ewakbe. So right now things went wrong in their kingdom. Okay, she as a queen, everybody disaster her husband. So all of them left her husband, left over she and her husband only in the palace. there was no subject anymore. Now a whole king now begin to suffer. You see, so this is where the demonic movement came in. That king now went now to consult from the fetish prince. What will I do, to rebirth my kingdom, back? Excuse me. So the fetish prince. I'm sorry. So the fetish prince now told him that he must do human sacrifice. All right, he must sacrifice a human being for his kingdom to be rebirthed, for his kingdom to be, come back again, to be restored. All right. So now when he got home, he narrated the event to his wife Eden. So that way I now begin to understand of a far in nature. Not that I go by this, but I'm also seeing some, a confirmation